Alright, what the fuck's good, everybody? It's your boy Zaxamillion back at you. I'm going to be doing a vlog today. Maybe later on I will be uploading a game play today. I don't know what. It could be Life is Strange Episode 5. After I just had purchased it later today. But I will say this. It's not guaranteed, but I would like to play Life is Strange from episode 1, which is the start. And of course, it's going to take hours on end to play. I comprehend that. And I mean, just look at this day. Look at this. Sunny. Everything went well yesterday, okay? I needed the Eagles to actually beat the fuck out of the New York Giants because for one reason, divisional purposes. The Giants already had a division win, beating, I think, the Redskins in week 3. And I think the score of that game was like 31 to like 21 or some other bullshit like that. But because the Eagles had yet to win within the division because they lost to both Dallas and Washington, I really needed Philadelphia to win because Philadelphia was 2-3 going into this game. The Giants were 3-2 going in this game. I'm sorry, I'm behind a building. I'm actually walking behind a building. That's why you're seeing the shadow. But am I worried about this upcoming game against the fucking Giants next week in New York? Hell no. Last night, the Giants proved they could be beat. Eli Manning did not look good at all. I think he threw 2 interceptions. One was a pick 6. And then Kansas City got their fucking asses shredded. Fuck that 4-run ninth. I don't give a fuck. Okay? Fuck the 4-run ninth. Outside of that 9th inning, whatever the fuck that bullshit was, Toronto whooped the fuck out of these niggas. And I'm making this right now like as an ALCS preview. I see the Blue Jays winning this in 6 games, if not 7. Because they proved us last round that they were down 0-2 to the Texas Rangers. And you know what's so funny is I saw a stupid fan on Twitter. He had a tattoo that said Texas Rangers 2015 World Series champions. And now look at them. They win shit. They lost to fucking Toronto. Stupid ass motherfucker. I'm telling you, man. That's kind of like that one dumbass Cowboy fan last year where I think he had on his arm or his leg or some bullshit like that. He had Dallas Cowboys 2014 Super Bowl champions. Now look at us. We didn't win shit. We lost in fucking Green Bay. Never make season predictions until it's all said and done. You know what I mean? But getting back to the ALCS, I think Toronto's going to have everything go their way. I think the Blue Jays are going to win this in either 6, if not 7 games. I think the Blue Jays will win in 6. As for the NLCS, with the New York Mets and the Chicago Cubs, it looks much differently. The Mets have used their pitching, which is rather surprising because, I mean, in the past it used to be their offense, but now they have the pitching of DeGrom and that Noah Syndergaard. Who's that? Who was the other starter they had? I mean, Bartolo Colon is used out of their bullpen. But no, I'm telling you, I mean, this ought to be a great championship series between the 4 teams. And I think the Cubs will get back in it. Don't get me wrong. I think the Cubs are going to get back in it. I actually see the Cubs coming back in this series. I have the Cubs winning this in 6 now. Of course, they can't win it. I was going to say 5, but they can't win in 5. They lost the both games in New York. No, everything went well yesterday. I needed the Giants to lose because we're 2-3. Dallas, we being Dallas, we're 2-3. Heading into New York, facing a Giants team that's 3-3. The Eagles are 3-3, and the Eagles go at Carolina for the Sunday night game. Loud ass truck. But anyway, what I'm going at is, it's looking good in the neighborhood. Gotta cross traffic here. I think she's got to turn. No. Now's my chance to go. Ugh. 4 cars just came, but I could wait. As long as none of them are turning. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay. Now, I still have, as my prediction, as I've said since the beginning of the playoffs, I said it's going to be the Toronto Blue Jays and the Chicago Cubs. Toronto and Chicago will be in the World Series. And if they don't make the World Series, fuck it. But if Chicago doesn't make the World Series, fuck it. I mean, really, 3 out of the 4 teams, as long as Kansas City loses, I don't give a fuck who wins. As long as Toronto makes the AL, like if they win out of the American League, I don't give a shit who wins. I truly don't. I don't care who wins the World Series at that point, because I would not want to see Kansas City as the team to win because they're from my division and I hate the fucking Royals, especially that pussy Lorenzo Cain. Can't stand that nigga, man. I think Lorenzo Cain is kind of like, he's kind of like all the other players that are so overrated, my nigga. He's so fucking overrated. But I'll say this. Shout out to my nigga DeMarco Murray. Had his first 100-yard rushing game for the Eagles yesterday. Eagles, what the fuck out of them. I see you, my boy, with that stiff arm on fucking Brandon Merriweather's punk little bitch ass. Good shit, my boy. Can't stand these motherfuckers, man. Shout out to that fucking Eagles defense that actually played good fucking football. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that Fletcher Cox guy, Fletcher Cox, I think his name is, out of Mississippi State. Man, that kid looks good. He's a good-looking defensive tackle. I think he's the defensive end, I'm sorry, but where I'm going at is he's still a good-looking defensive player. Now, I wouldn't put him in Defensive Player of the Year conversation yet, but he's definitely making a difference for that Eagles football team. Eagles forced 3 turnovers on the Giants. 1 was returned for an interception. But I'm telling you, it's looking really, really good for the Cowboys now. We benched the fuck out of that pussy motherfucker Brandon Weeden. Thank God. Brandon Weeden's bitch ass couldn't get shit going. But I think we could beat the Giants as long as that shitty ass motherfucking defense doesn't give up 40 points. Because that's basically the key in this game. And shout out to my nigga KD. He sent me a message on my Twitter. He said, if the Cowboys don't score at minimum 56 points a fucking game, they're not winning shit. Because the fucking defense sucks my fucking dick hole. That defense couldn't stop a motherfucking nosebleed. Fucking Morris Claiborne looking like the sorry son of a bitch made motherfucker that he is. But here's my predictions. ALCS. Blue Jays are going to come back, win the next 4, fuck the Royals, they're gone. Bye-bye. And the Cubs, I have kind of the same story. They're going to win the next 4, fuck the Mets are done. Now, granted, I have nothing against the Mets. The Mets have had a great run. I actually think the motherfuckers are gonna win it. I really do. I think they have that underdog feeling in them that they actually think they can win this shit. You know what I'm saying? And then, of course, the acquisition of Yoenis Cespedes has been really big for this baseball team. But I like what Matt Castle can provide to the table for us. I think Matt Castle, as I've seen him in the past, I think Matt Castle could do it. So, we shall see. And then granted, we get Randy Gregory, our defensive end / linebacker, and Des Bryant back. Des Bryant should have a big game in his first game back since week 1 when he broke that foot. So, Des Bryant should have a big day. Alright, I'm going to end the vlog here. I want to thank you all for tuning in today. I want to just tell you guys I'm all okay. I know I haven't posted in a while. I was sick over the weekend, and I just wanted to rest. I do apologize for not uploading, but, I mean, I just did not feel well. But other than that, I'll catch you all in the next video. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.